Behavioral psychologists believe that the changes in behavior that occur as children develop are often learned, meaning they result from conditioning and learning principles. According to Skinner's theory of learning, a vast majority of all human behaviors are operant behaviors, the behaviors that are controlled by its consequences. In general, pleasant consequences make the behaviors more likely to occur again, whereas unpleasant consequences have the opposite effect. Operant behaviors, which are actions we control, differ from respondent behaviors. Skinner described respondent behaviors as automatic responses, like jerking your hand back when you touch a hot pan. Skinner's idea of operant conditioning changed how people think about child development and learning. He suggested that a child's behavior could be influenced and changed by using positive and negative reinforcement. His theoretical thoughts formed the basis of the Skinner teaching machine. This machine presented questions to students one at a time, allowing them to write the answers on a paper tape. The machine would then reveal the correct answer, providing immediate feedback. Skinner's teaching machine aimed to make learning more efficient by allowing students to progress at their own pace and receive instant reinforcement for correct answers. Unlike Skinner, Bandura believed that humans actively process information and think about the relationship between their behavior and its consequences. Albert Bandura's social learning theory suggests that people learn new behaviors by observing and imitating others. His theory emphasizes the importance of observational learning, where individuals gain knowledge, skills, attitude, and beliefs by watching others and seeing the outcomes of their actions. This leads to modeling and adopting observed behaviors. Learning is not just about behavior, it's a cognitive process that happens in a social context. Each of these four components is crucial in determining whether or not imitation occurs when exposed to a model. First, attention. The individual needs to pay attention to the behavior and its consequences and form a mental representation of the behavior. Second, retention. For successful imitation, observers must save these behaviors in symbolic forms, actively organizing them into easily recalled templates. Much of social learning is not immediate, so this process is especially vital. If the behavior is reproduced shortly after seeing it, there needs to be a memory to refer to. Third, motor reproduction. This is the ability to perform the behavior that the model has demonstrated. We see many behaviors daily that we would like to imitate, but this is not always possible. Our physical ability limits us. So even if we wish to reproduce the behavior, we sometimes cannot. Fourth, motivation. Lastly, motivational and reinforcement processes refer to the perceived favorable or unfavorable consequences of mimicking the model's action, which are likely to increase or decrease the likelihood of imitation.